It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. Let's get out of here. Aye. Hey guys, it's Aaron. Go Jesus Go. I was reminded of a vision that my mom had. Now she's not a date person per se, so she would want me to say she's not really pointing at a day or anything like that. But she had an experience probably back in January 2023, somewhere in that time frame. And I'll share what she had. It was very simple. She had this vision of a black and white line in the clouds representing Christ, and in her opinion, and a big portal opened up, or a whirlwind, as she would say it. I tried to record this with her, but it didn't work out. So now I'm just going to say it. But anyway, there was a portal, and this lion comes out as if he was observing what was going on. He's like, yeah, it's bad down there, but the time isn't yet. That was her interpretation of the vision. But basically, yeah, a lion came out in the clouds, watched everything, turned around and went back. But this kind of fits real nice with my whole Samson story, my whole Samson study with the whole riddle. And so, yeah, she had this in January. And then we went on a road trip back in May. Was it in May? I think it was in May. Yeah, it was Mother's Day. And long story short, the next day we saw this golden lion statue, and it was kind of funny. I ran out to take a picture of it. I don't know. It was just fun. I just thought, well, let's just go take a picture of this lion and get that in there. So we had a little lion experience, and she was just sharing her vision there. And so what does it mean? I don't know. But like I said, with my Samson studies here in the riddles, looking at the sun and Leo lion, all the planets right around Leo, right in that July-August window. It's really interesting. I'm just going to read this too as well. This is Judges 14. Now to his surprise, a young lion came roaring against him. This is Judges 14, verse 5. This is the whole story of Samson. And the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him, and he tore the lion apart as one would have torn apart a young goat, though he had nothing in his hand. But he did not tell his father or his mother what he had done. Then he went down and talked with the woman, and she pleased Samson. Well, after some time, when he returned to get her, he turned aside to see the carcass of the lion, and behold, a swarm of bees and honey were in the carcass of the lion. He took some of it in his hands and went along eating. When he had came to his father and mother, he gave some to them, and they also ate. But he did not tell them that he had taken the honey out of the carcass of the lion. So there was a swarm of bees. And we know there's something called the Beehive Cluster in the constellation of Cancer right before Leo. So we got Leo and Cancer. And in the middle of Cancer, there's something called the Beehive Cluster. Now, and we had the story of the bees, the swarm of bees and honey in the lion. And so on my part 2 video of Samson and the Riddle, a gentleman named Roy left a really thought-provoking comment. So maybe I'll read some of it here. But we know that Samson was a judge, okay? And, well, this Beehive Cluster is called Precipice. So let me read what he said here. Very interesting, bro, Aaron. I was following Mars, planet of red war, following judgment, going through the Beehive Cluster, or M44, or Precipice in Cancer, to now arrive in the lion's carcass full of the hive now in Leo, as you nicely show. And speaking of judgment, bro, Aaron, isn't it synchronistic that Precipice is also a legal term allowing a judge to demand an explanation from the Latin word precipeo, meaning the judge, command or order this as to why, as it often appears in the term writ of precipice, or the following functions of commanding a defendant to perform an act or to demonstrate why he or she should not perform that act that was commanded originally. Just a thought, sir. Be blessed. Sounds to me like God is wanting us to put up or shut up. Do what you said you do, or else. Go Jesus go. Anyway, the real cool thing about this comment, thanks Roy, is Samson was a judge. Jesus is coming back to judge. This Precipice, which is the Beehive Cluster, right? If you go on Stellarium, you'll see Precipice, and then it'll say that this Precipice is a Beehive Cluster. It's connected to judgment and judges and legal action. And Jesus, the judge, is coming back as a lion to judge. So this is just as amplifying this whole riddle thing even more with the bees and the honey. There's more to say, but this video is more focused on my mom had a dream about, or not a dream, a vision about a lion in the clouds coming out, peeking out, and he said, it's not yet. I'll come back in a bit. Well, now we got this sun, which means Samson. Samson means sunlight. In the Leo lion in the summer. And we got all those numbers counts. So this is just an extra little thing here, a vision and this precipe, meaning it's tied to the word judgment. And there's more to Deborah too. There's more definitions with Deborah and the bee and which is kind of related to the word and I don't know. There's a lot here. So thought I'd bring up Mom's vision and let me know what you guys think. I know some of you guys like visions and dreams and stuff like that. I'm not a massive. Well, I've never really had a dream or a vision. I don't usually follow that stuff too heavily, so I take it with a grain of salt, as you should too. But if this was from God, just a little of encouragement to her. Maybe this is an encouragement for you guys as well. So yeah, hope we fly soon. I'm available any day. I'm ready to fly any day. Get tight with Christ, as the sign says. All right, guys, see you in the clouds. Go, Jesus, go. One day closer. Adios.